When you hear Lama Hassan and you, as she said, unprecedented, we've never seen this in Egypt, shutting down the country like that.
We haven't seen it in Egypt, but we've seen it elsewhere where they've had these similar demonstrations, Iran, Tunisia, etc. So this is now standard operating procedure from these governments who know that it is social network that is the principal organizing factor for these demonstrations. What's happening here is really critical. Egypt is the one major Arab country to which the United States gives more than $1 billion a year, a close ally over the Middle East peace process, one of only 2 Arab countries to have made peace with Israel, and a close ally in the attempt to be a bulwark against terrorism. However, what is happening here now is young people dispensing with their fear across the Arab world, and now the United States has been calling for democracy, freedom, social reform for decades in the Arab world, and it looks like it's happening right now. So the question is, will the U.S. be able to be on the curve and lead this curve and help its allies there implement reform? Or is it going to be behind this curve?
What do you think the answer is going to be there, Christiane? You bring up many excellent points.
Well, this is the very close thing that the U.S. is now grappling with, because obviously it knows that there are risks if these leaders fall, risks in terms of their own interests. What it has to do is to get behind the aspirations of the people and to use its influence to encourage the leaders to implement reform. For instance, the people now are calling for President Mubarak to have a proper succession. There is no vice president. There have been no proper elections. The last parliamentary elections were by many people considered to be rigged. There is a leader who's gone in right now, Mohammed al-Baradei. Everybody here in the United States knows him as head of the IAEA, and was actually quite a thorn in the U.S. side during the war in Iraq. He's a Nobel Peace Prize winner, and he's out there trying to lead these people. But this is a popular group of young people who are fed up with poverty, fed up with the corruption, fed up with authoritarianism, and like in Tunisia, it started because of unemployment and the poverty.
So lots of reasons why we here in the U.S. should be concerned and watching this as closely as we are. Yemen.
Well, it looks like some of this is spilling over into Yemen as well. Over this week, in fact, yesterday, there were, by any estimate, something like 20,000 people on the streets. In Yemen, the leader there has even less credibility with the people than in Egypt. However, Yemen is a vital ally against al-Qaeda. So people there are concerned, and the U.S. is concerned, that again, if this is not managed properly, it could become al-Qaeda central.
Well, you're going to have another busy weekend, and we'll be watching you Sunday on This Week, and Newt Gingrich among those that will be.
That's absolutely right.
All right. Thank you, Christiane.